just going to do a quick little beta world tour. Literally just for the sake of uploading something. I mean, I haven't uploaded something of substance for a while, so this is the main house. I'm going to go over screenshots in a second to sort of show the building process and everything, but I want to punch these sheep first, because I need wool desperately. There we go. I don't really need this as much, but someday I might, so you can probably see by being astute that I'm playing on beta 1.3. I know the popular one is 1.7.3, but I'm thinking I'm gonna work my way up to that, because I started this world on beta 1.1. It's like, until I come to a crossroads where I need something that's only available in a later version of the game and not in this version of the game, I don't really plan on switching to a later version of the game. I know a lot of people say beta 1.7.3 is the best one, and you know, I'm liable to check it out, but for now, I'm gonna go beta 1.3. So starting off, you can see I have the pressure plate, close my door behind me. See, when I started building this house, it actually just started with this room. It was actually a lot like this house. It was, if this house, this whole design here was the size of one section, I was like, this doesn't look right, it's kind of pathetic and small. It's actually why these sections on the patio exist. Because at first it was literally just this, and this, and this, and that's why this is centered. And the story behind this is, my sister was in a, not thrift store, at Five Below. And there was a sign that said Daddy-O on the patio that you're supposed to put out on your patio. It's like, yeah, alright, I like that sign. I would have bought it if I was there, but I wasn't. Next up on the tour, we can go out this way. So this is the mine. You can see I've got some mine carts here. I'm one of the 2 people on Earth that use furnace mine carts both here and in modern Minecraft. This version of Minecraft, beta 1.3, didn't have powered rails, so kind of have to make do. Next up, this was a couple of days ago, a total solar eclipse, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably going to try and play on this world for a while. It'd be cool if I drop little milestones in the real world in here. So I just dropped that in. Then this is the market. Every name here is just based off somebody that I know in real life. Yuri from Dan and Yuri play Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. Robin Schmeckelstall. Josiah's Dan Stall. I asked Josiah, my buddy, what he would sell if he were to sell something, and he just said you, so it's me. John and Cole are 2 degenerates that like to fish, so unaffiliated with Bass Pro Shops. They have Sam and Novice Store. Alex has 2 pairs of hoodies and pants stall because he only wears the same 2 hoodies and the same pair of pants. Mike's Bionicle stall because he's a man of culture. We have Kyle's Armaments because he's a little boy who's going into the military. Kind of. Was going to. Now he's someone else. Brett's Roids. Gra. I hope she isn't watching this because I literally have no idea what she likes. It was like, I heard she got a flower bookmark once, so it was like, I don't know, flowers, like use a flower shop. Emily's bookstall. Wynn's mid-Jago stall. I used to be a huge Ninjago fan when I was a little itty-bitty boy. I still think Ninjago is fine, but I like to make fun of him for liking it more than Bionicles, because Bionicles are better. And Emily's bookstall is like a smaller part of Emily's bookshop. So we've got the checkout over here, just a couple of rows of shelves. And this is Yuri's Warhammer shop. I just looked up a Game Workshop's store. In the picture it was like paneled black wood, but I can't do that in this version of Minecraft. And the only other like fully black blocks are like, you got obsidian and black wool, so that's it. You can see that these are literally just displays, but that's fine. Excuse me for a moment. Hello? Just got a call about a house on some place called Poplar Street. I don't know. I get a lot of texts and calls about it. I think they either put up the wrong number, or they just, I don't know, lying. Secretary Ginger, this place is called the Nexus, because I just thought Nexus was a cool name, and Ginger is my cat, so, and there's nothing in here right now. I was thinking of storing TNT in here, but then I got the nether portal, and I was like, you know, I'll just toss the nether portal in here. I'm not going to go in there because I don't actually have anything interesting in my nether right now, but yeah, just a little portal to show off. I literally just made that so I could go to the nether to get what you're going to see in the church here. Some glowstone. You can see I spent quite a bit of time working on both the interior and exterior of the church. We've got 10 Commandments out of order because I am a goober, and some prayers and just general quotes. But to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we've also forgiven our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. There we go. Oppose, O Lord, those who oppose me, war upon those who make war upon me. Take up the shield and buckler, rise for my defense, brandish lance and battle axes against my pursuers. Say to my soul, I am your salvation. Do not fret because of those who are evil, be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither, like green plants, they will soon die away. For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will not forgive your sins. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So that's it for the church. Now for the graveyard. Might be a good idea to head to bed after I kill this creeper though. And this one. Which does lead us to the dock. And this is the dock health booth. Sure hope I don't get woken up in the night by a fucking monster. Okay, good. This is the dock. Not very fleshed out, but I'm probably just gonna add a couple of boats. And these are all just real people, usually actors or writers that I like. Karl von Clausewitz. He's the writer of On War, a famous Prussian war book. Akira Toriyama, very sad, March 1st. Kentaro Miura, creator of Berserk. Eric Maria Remarque, creator of All Quiet on the Western Front, one of my favorite books. I'm sure it isn't a common opinion at all. Oh, you like popular book? What the hell? And then Fyodor Dostoevsky, who created Crime and Punishment, again a really good book. Ian Fleming, creator of the James Bond series. Bram Stoker, creator of Dracula, which, if you haven't read the book version, you have to read the book version. I've never watched it in the movies, but I really like the book. Mary Shelley, the creator of Frankenstein, again, really good book, never watched it in the movies. Osamu Tezuka, he created Astro Boy, and I love Astro Boy. Cormac McCarthy, very sad. He died, like, right after I started reading his books, which is tragic. I was hopeful. I was like, oh, he's kind of old, but, like, old enough that maybe I could reasonably get to meet him someday. But nope, like, maybe a week after I started reading Bloodbraid, he died. Harlan Ellison, he was the creator of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Sir Roger Moore played the best James Bond, which leads us to the second best James Bond, Sean Connery. And Ernst Junger, writer of Storm of Steel, which is another really good World War I book, but that one's like fully his real experience, whereas All Quiet on the Western Front is realistic but partially fictionalized. You know, given how it ends, you can probably put that together. And you probably saw this before, but this is the bakery, Alex's Bakery, because it uses the same color tarpaulin. We have kuche. We have a bunch of bread, the checkout, and a little chimney. So that's. And then the latest thing I've been working on is the Belgian Embassy, which is based off of the real world Belgian Embassy. You can see it's not exactly accurate, nor is it exactly finished, but I think it gets the idea across well enough. Good damn thing there's some sheep here. This is like 3 or 4, maybe 5, like at most maybe 6 stacks of white wool that have gone into it, and a good 3 or 4 stacks of grass glass. I still have to finish the interior, but I figure the most important part is making sure the exterior actually looks like the building before I focus all that much on filling it up with stuff that I don't even know what's in here. I might be able to find a tour or something on YouTube, I don't know. Oh! That about does it for what I have so far. I would have taken you into the mines, but there's really not much down there except for like straight lines and strip mining. So, but as you can see, I've done like well enough for myself. Well enough for myself. I'll show a full suit of diamond armor. That's gonna do it for this one. It's just quick video. I should mention for anyone who's here for Connection Lost, I haven't worked on that game in like maybe 2 or 3 months. Obviously, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna go back to it. I just worked on it a lot for like a month or 2 straight, and then I mean that's how it be when I'm working on it. A lot of the time, it's like I'll work on it for a month or 2, and then I take a month or 2 break. It's a lot to sit in front of a computer for hours and hours and hours to add a couple of features, especially when it's like, I have experience coding. I've taken classes on coding. I could write a small handbook on coding. I'm not an expert by any means. So, especially at GDScript. I mean, I've taken Python and Java and C++ classes. So I know the foundations of coding, what you can and can't do, what you can and can't get away with. What is efficient and inefficient, but I'm not an expert. And I would prefer to have the time to sort of go back through my code and make sure that it is expert level by proofreading it. And again, like I said, I am one dude. And I know that one-man teams have made far more impressive games than Connection Lost, but I take a lot of time with these things. Especially rough when I'm doing like the art and the music and the game and the everything that goes into it, with the exception of a wonderful crew of voice actors that I will introduce everyone to soon enough, once I get the chance. Actually, I don't know if I showed up the tutorial world. I added in some new voice lines and things of the like, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to call it here for this video. So, yeah. Bye.